Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. where today is going to be the hard reset episode, and you're probably not going to like what I'm about to do right now, but essentially, right, I feel like I haven't played this game in many years, and I would come back to play it right now, and I'm learning so much of how the game has changed and how we now need to approach stuff. So I've learned a lot. I've learned about the distribution, the printing, the teams, the how you create software, the iterations, the developing side of it, the employees and how you educate them, getting them to do certain tasks. I get it. I've learned a lot. But now I want to take that knowledge and have a complete hard reset. I'm going to fire everybody. Yes, you heard it right. I am going to fire everybody solely because I feel like I've wasted a lot of their kind of time and effort and education in the wrong areas. Like, my designers and artists can pretty much program. It shouldn't be a thing. I should have focused them on doing what they needed to do. And that's solely because I got them doing the wrong tasks. Also, in the city, I don't really have much room for expansions apart from going up. And I don't want to do that. I want to have a separate building for distribution so the noise doesn't travel, all that kind of jazzy stuff. So as always, if you do enjoy this, please smash that like button down below. If you're new in here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified next episode come out. Like I said, you're probably going to hate me for doing this, but it needs to be done. Also, we got enough money to be able to do this too, so it should be pretty good. I don't know if I have to kind of pay to kind of get rid of everybody. You know what I mean? But if I select everyone and then fire them, okay, I don't have to pay them any money, right? They're now all gone home. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. And I'm also going to manage my staff and also fire everybody here. This is one way to make sure... How do I fire? Oh, got to dismiss. This is one way to make sure that we can reduce the bills. Right, I can't dismiss everybody, or can I? I think they go when they finish their job. Okay, they're pretty much gone right now. We now have nobody but your boy. If I got robbed right now, they could steal literally everything. So, the hard reset is now happening. The hard reset is now happening, and we are now going to move to a new area. Now, the only downside is, and you could argue about this, I'm moving from the city where the talent pool is really high, and I'm going to be moving somewhere. For example, if I went to rural where there's more space, the talent pool is low. You know what I mean? Background noise is low, plot cost is low. Utilities become medium, internet provider becomes really high. So it's a bit of a tough one. I don't know whether to go to a town and have a little bit of space nearby or completely... I don't know. We can always move again, so why don't we try and have a look at the town and see what they give us, what space is currently going to be available. So in build mode, and if I wanted to buy some new plots, how do I buy new plots again? It's here, isn't it? I have to then slowly buy around me. So I could buy this whole square between the roads. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Then I kind of get the best of both worlds between the rural and the city with this town environment. So if I started to buy each plot, which, yes, can get very expensive, but I feel like it's going to give me all the room I need to kind of thrive. If I take on this whole little section, that's $1 million for that one. Yo. I've then got this beautiful space to then work with to be able to create an amazing place. And I don't want to kind of flip it on its head and actually kind of start from this side. I know we have over here is that a stop sign? The bus stop. It's the bus stop. Actually, we'll probably keep it in. And we'll kind of build work from there. So if I go play mode then and just wait for it to be kind of daytime. So I think my dude's going to come in. He's not going to be able to do any work. Yeah, he's just standing there right now like a damn crazy fool. And wait for it to be daytime-ish. Got a little bit of light. We're then going to build. So I know I'm putting my reputation at risk right now with all that stuff. But trust me, this is going to be the office to end all offices. I said it there, guys. I said it, so I must mean business. So let's do this then. Let's actually create this. So we're gonna have like an entry point then, the reception area, And I'm going to make it a 5 by 10. Let's go for a 10 by 10. Let's do it in squares. So a 10 by 10 for the reception area. You walk in, and then we kind of base everything off it. So we're going to have a 4 wide corridor pushing forward, and we'll have it set up by a 20. So a 4 wide corridor, which means I can then build extensions and rooms off it, leading to where we need them to go. Now, I feel like we're also going to need some type of a corner piece before we then have our distribution center and a car park as well. So we've got a 10, let me just double check this right now, a 10 by, no, it's not a 10, sorry, a 4 by 20. So coming directly off it, if I did another 4 by 20 again, so we've then created this L shape. So I'm going to then merge these two rooms, and that becomes our corridor area. Now, we also need to set up the kind of system that brings us onto a second floor as well. So we need to kind of, very smartly think about that. I don't know whether I should just kind of make this one room or keep the door situation on the go. It's probably what I'm going to get done. And then we need to break it down. I've got a programming team, a designer team, an artist team. I have a marketing team, a support team as well. So that's 5 rooms in total that I'm pretty much going to want to utilize from the get-go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of treat the rooms going around the edge, and then I might save this section here to be the center area for the toilets, for the kitchen, all that kind of sweet stuff. So, right, this is going to be interesting because I'm going to have to now play around with a bunch of merging and stuff like that. So if I went and designed a room to say if I came off by 2, so I'll give it that little bit of space, and then went up by a 20 off that. Actually, no, scrap that. If I go from this corner here, go up by a 20, and across by a 10, or do I go 25? Is that too big of an office room? I mean, it would be great, wouldn't it? It would be freaking amazing. I feel like it slightly would be. I feel like that's way too big. Let me kind of scrap that idea. Right. To be honest with you, right, there's another way I can go about doing it. I don't have to make it this big, but I kind of like the idea. Right, I'm going to go by a 10 by 20. Which means then I'll be able to get away with another 10 by 20. So that's 2 rooms. I could throw another one on just on the corner here, which would be kind of handy too. Then the next kind of object, or otherwise there, if I did a 10 by 20 here, but I've got this kind of space in right now, something awkward could potentially go down. So what I could do in that sense is have a corridor that just kind of passes all the way down. So we have this central corridor spine, as you want to call it, running through the buildings, which will allow me then to then do another 10 by 20 and another 10 by 20. So that creates our 5 rooms to what we actually need. It's actually quite a lot. Now, if I was to build a second floor and replicate this, I could then do like a completely separate team. It's a lot of employees, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of employees, but this could be very, very interesting. Now, what I'm thinking of doing now is deleting this room. And then from this little kind of Y we created, we can then build upon it. So our programmers, artists, designers, I go then have my support and then my marketeers. And then any other team after that, we could add in ourselves. So that's the kind of the grand scheme of it. They're very, very big rooms, don't get me wrong. Very, very big rooms, but I think it will work out really, really well in the end. So then if I go from here, because now what I'm going to create is a 10 by 10 there, do another 10 by 10 here, merge these 2 rooms, and these become the kind of the kitchen area. And then we can kind of build outside around here a nice outdoor dining section, which I think will be really, really good. And then here I can go straight ahead and build the restrooms, the toilet area for all the staff that we're going to have. And of course, eventually we're going to need the system of how they get up and down the stairs to different floors. So if I just kind of build that room there, to begin with, that would be very interesting. Now, I could go ahead and make it a little bit smarter. I could go ahead and do some different style for the rooms and buildings, all that kind of jazzy stuff. But I don't know if I would want to kind of go that far just yet. For example, I could then scrap this, destroy it, and then kind of freely build them. So that's a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would start from here. So instead of going for the full 10, I could maybe go by an 8, go diagonal. Right. So that's 6 out by 2. Bam. Bam. Nope. I've done that wrong already. So a 3 from that wall. Oh, no. I'm looking at this completely wrong. That goes there. The 2 there. Ah, there we go. Why would this not work? The wall angle has to be what now? Oh, have I got to do it to each room? Ah, there we go. So now I've got this nice little diagonal I can put like windows and stuff on. And I feel like I want to replicate that in some of the other rooms too. So destroy that structure. Freely place this down. So I can come out by 2. I could go completely diagonal, but I think that'll look kind of weird. If I went by a 5... Where's the meeting point there? It's here, isn't it? I should go out by a 3. If I matched it with the 3 there, nice big window for the staircase and the elevators. See, that would look good. I don't know whether to do it on a lot of these, kind of cornering these off. It'll make for an interesting design. It really would. And I think I'm going to. Or I think I'm going to, but I've got an idea to how I can do it. So if I went like this, and went up by there, just like that, just kept it really, really simple. Can I can't duplicate a room, can I? I don't believe we can, but then if I merge that to that, then we've got this slightly less boring design, right? And then we'll just kind of merge them all together then at that point. Oh. Merge. Merge. I don't know if I like it or not, to be honest with you. Merge. Do I like it? Why not? Why not? Just makes it look a little bit more interesting, right? So we'll stick to that. We'll stick to that, and now we'll throw some doors on. So this is my reception area. We've got a big door going into there. Nice glass door going into here. And then we'll start placing doors down for the rest of it. So door there. Well, I won't do that door just yet. Door there. Door there. Door there. I'll place this door down here. And this door just here. And this door just here. Now this one then, I think I'm just going to place the door there. Just kind of gives us a bit of space here to work around a staircase and elevator kind of section. Very good, sir. Very good. And then we'll do some windows. So definitely want to do the corner section just here. And here. Leading to there. And I think I'll leave us a gap of 3. Sweet. And then do it all on these. So definitely starting from there to there. And I'm probably going to do it on the corner piece as well. Now, can I do a double on the corner piece? Yes. Well, it's not really a double. It's like a window and a quarter almost, isn't it? It is like a window and a quarter almost. Man, it's so kind of tricky to get that little section in right there, isn't it? There we go. So that provides quite a decent amount of light for this area. I'm going to give that a 2 wide window gap there on that side. And then do the same just here. Bring in the light. And then for this, I'm going to obviously do directly opposite it, the door to go outside. And then we'll kind of have this corner here. So if I do a 2 all the way to the edge. Oh, that's a 1. Oh, I messed that up, haven't I? Messed that up big time, boys. Windows. And a 2 there. So we need that one section there for the kitchen side. So we'll kind of keep it as it is. The bathroom don't really have any windows, unfortunately. But that's a good thing, because they can't really have the windows, really, can they? I do a 2 and a 2. And do I have doors at the very end to here? To allow them to kind of enter from the area? I assume if I'm going to build a car park here, because my building there is going to be my distribution center, I'll have then that in, and just to kind of add a little bit of additional light. It won't be much, but there's a couple of windows there, and that will do, right? That will do. So different gradients of lights, but this should work out fairly well for us. This should work out fairly well. So I won't build the distribution building just yet, because we're not really going to need to distribute any more products. Worst case scenario, I'll order some. But let's get everything all built up. So we'll start with this room first, because it's going to be quite easy to then mimic it to other places. And I don't want to, I mean, I say I don't want to go crazy and build a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to go crazy and build a bunch of stuff. So, office. We need desks. Do I stick to the same type of desk? Do I go for this nice, beautiful modern desk? Do I create cubicles for everybody? These are all the challenges your boy is now set. These are all the challenges. I think we've got to build a cubicle, right? I think we just have to. So if I went one there, if I put a there and there. Right. I'm trying to think the best way to kind of add in a system that will allow people to work in cubicle areas and collaborate a lot easier. Right, desks then. Let me do by function. What desk do we have available? Tables. These are my desks. So I got like these big desks, got these kind of large tables, I got these modern desks, I've got normal style desks. I'm gonna go for a modern desk. Let me just drop my walls, get rid of the lights. I didn't have any anyway, but let's drop all this. And let's start with here. If I build this one, then I can replicate it everywhere else. Pretty much, hopefully, fingers crossed. Back to room, then office. And where's the cubicle wall? Cubicle wall, where are you hiding? In a way, I don't really like them, but it really does help the sound side of things. Like, that's how it would be. And then we have that little walkway just there for them to get in. So we'll build these two and see what we can kind of come up with. So PCs. Oh, this is a good one right now. We're on the laptop side of it now, aren't we? 1, 2. We need a chair. Bam, bam. We'll get a nice little plant down on their desk. Very good, very good. And now these are going to be my programmers, so they're going to need a calculator. Now, it's not as great as the other previous desk because you can kind of squeeze like a light and stuff on there, but we can add more room boost as we go along. Now, what do we think to these? Can I change the color of this? Furniture color. Can I make it more white? Apply. All right, can I select all of them? And just make them a little bit lighter, so it's a bit more friendly on the eye. Yeah. So select all furniture. Right, I gotta select the room, don't I? Select entire building, entire floor. Okay, we got all the furniture there. If I then duplicate these, so flipping that around, I gotta then change. Okay, so they don't really do anything, so that's fine. Bam. And then that is my cubicles for this. Right, okay, let's see if this works. So select all furniture. We're going to then duplicate. And if I did... Oh, no, that's the wrong type of furniture. Right, select all furniture. Duplicate. Where is it? Where's that duplicate button? There we go. So that will lead us with one there. Because I'm leaving the gap, remember? And then that there. So that becomes 4, 8, 12, 16. Is that too many? Could you imagine having 16 peeps? Which could leave the space over here open for like little sit-down areas, collaborative areas, reading books, all that kind of jazzy stuff. You know what I mean? So if I did that, then selected all the furniture and then go ahead and do the duplication again, and then place it in each of these rooms, and then we'll just switch out the certain furniture that they prefer. Oh, that's a point. I'm gonna have to add the same kind of extension onto the room here as we've done to the other ones. There we go. Merge both these rooms. Then do the window aspect. Bam. 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 Good stuff. So we've got the rooms in. I've got initially the offices all set up. So each room can have 16 employees to begin with. We might add more, we might add less, you never know. But the room is there to do it. Whether we hire to fill it up is a completely different story. Now, we'll come back to all the temperature stuff because I know that's going to be issues going forward. I'm going to now build the bathrooms. Now, can I... Now, is there a way to do the bathroom situation a bit different? So that's our centerpiece. So if I did that... Yeah, okay, so this works. I can't do rooms inside of rooms. Right, you might be thinking, Seniac, what are you doing? But you've kind of got to build cubicles from what I can remember. Otherwise, people won't use it. So, 16 toilets we're going to pretty much have. So, door, 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 door. Door, 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 door. There we go. And then furniture-wise, for the bathroom, we're obviously going to need a toilet. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then over here, let me put the walls up. Oh, wrong button for the walls. The sinks. There we go. Sinks all added in. Then we need a shower. Do we need a shower? Would they be taking showers at the office? Oh, sink. Hang on. Can I replace all the sinks? Right, sell furniture. I'm going to place these ones down. Right, if I do some that side and then some this side. Because then what I can do is paper towel dispenser. Or dryer. No, hand dryer here. Spin it round. We've got hand dryers in. Hand soap. Above each of the mirrors. It's a weird location for it, but just roll with it. Then we get these lights, these lamps, that I can then throw in. Well, first let me do the squares. Alright, can I get one that just hangs from the ceiling? One's environmental. Oh, it's a fake light. I was going to say them for a second there. That's weird. Right. Lights all in. Messed that up, but I'll move it in just a second. So that's plenty of lights in. So I'm going to move that one random one just slightly out of the way. And that for now is the bathroom built. Quite complex, but shall work very, very, very well. Should work very well. So the only thing we don't have right now is the needs for food and stuff like that. So I should build I'm going to build a very, very basic kitchen in the corner here. So kitchen-wise, we'll first start then with our corner counter. And then our normal counters. So I'm going to come out by 2 that way. 2 this way. Now, rather than doing a big L, I'm going to do like a couple of little islands here and there. So if I turn... Actually, do we have like an outer one? We do have an outside counter. So that will go there. That would go here. And if I just ended it to there. And I can then just drop these in. Right. And I don't know if I have to place this in first to then get this in. Yeah, that's correct. I'm actually going to delete you. So get a couple of these ovens in. The refrigerators, I'll do 1, 2. I'll do a sink right there. I'll end it with another counter. A sink. And 2 refrigerators again. Smoke alarm above each of those. Just so I've got enough room for like the chefs to cook up a storm. And then in the break room, is it? Common room, canteen. These little bowl plates here for the chefs to put down all the food that they cook on for my employees to grab and then go and enjoy. And that's pretty much what we're setting up there. Right, we're going to get vending machine, vending machine. We need the espresso machines. So 1, 2. That'll be enough. For now, that will be good. Obviously, dining room tables, so I'll get like a large table in. So they can eat. I'll do 2. And then, what type of chairs? Should I just go for these blue ones? We will have like an outdoor area as well, but I'm just going to drop them in. I don't want to go too crazy and build it all up just yet. I just want to kind of keep it simple, then we'll fine tune it as we move ahead. That's what we'll do. It's what we'll do. So, little kitchen in. I just got to sort out all the temperature regulators right now for the building. But if I assign this room first to then be in my, where is it, coders. Then this room here will assign to be my designers. This room will assign to be my artists. This room I'll assign to be my support. Now, I do know there's still many other teams that I need to get in, and they'll be added on the next floor. And obviously our marketing team will go into there. This is so that I'm able to select the calculator, all the furniture's in here, and then replace them with the graphics tablet for our, even though it's the biggest boost we can get from our designers until I can unlock these tablets and whatnot. So that will do. Select all them. Replace with the tablet. Now, support. I think they do better with the telephone, right? They're classed as service. That's the thing that always throws me off. They're classed as service, so you got to go for the service option. Which is the telephone, and boom. So, them rooms are good to go. Just need the temperature regulators right now. So, utility. Now, this is the issue. Well, it's not the issue, but this is what we got to think of right now. I mean, eventually I will build a basement too for the servers. But we need temperature-wise stuff. So, we need ventilation. Now, I could go and simply place in some electric radiators, which would do the job. But they're very expensive. A normal radiator doesn't cost anything, but you need a kind of boiler or a heat pump to make them work. Now, out of the two of them, the heat pump versus the gas boiler. So the heat pump obviously uses electricity, but it's a lot more to run and operate as opposed to the gas boiler. But for this, I would have to build it in the basement area. So I'm going to have to build all my stuff here. But then the same question then gets asked to about the AC. I would need roof AC to have industrial strength to cool down the place. Or just an AC unit on the side of the building. Yeah. Right. Construction-wise, if I now get set up the elevators. So we're going to go for a big elevator. So I've got to rotate. Actually, let me do staircase first. Oh no, I can't do it because I've got to go down the floor. Well, we know it takes up 1 square. Well, 4 squares, I should say. Space really occupied? By what? Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's hilarious. Why are those... Right, we're not having any hand wash soap, guys. Apparently the hand wash is put on the other side of the room. I can't select them. Right, do it like that instead. Delete. That's hilarious. I didn't realize that was an issue. Right, there we go. So we'll go down the floor and build a room. We'll build a room right now. So down the floor. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So it's there, isn't it? So if I just do this, and then, how do I know what floor it's on? Oh, it says here, doesn't it? Right. It's a bit funky because of how I got it built up. But at least we understand it. So that going across there. If I then destroy, we've got this section. And then coming off the room, let's just go this way. Let's just do a 10 by 10. So we'll obviously have a door here. This can be a bit where I place down my boiler. So a gas boiler. I don't know how many we're going to need. I'll get rid of the walls anyway. So I'm going to drop 2 down. So, and then we just need to use normal radiators, don't we? So if I started here, 1, 2, 3. 4. You need 4 radiators. Oh wait, there's only 3. Oh, it's because the one got placed outside. That might be too hot. And delete this one. So, select all these 3. Duplicate. And then place in each of the rooms. Well, for these rooms to begin with anyway, where they work. Very good, sir. Now, a roof AC obviously has to go on the roof. Now, the only issue is I can't have anything above it for the roof AC. If I built that there, it adds that, and it doesn't really go down too well. Or can I... Hold on. hold on. Maybe I'm thinking about this all wrong. Industrial strength call down the entire build. Oh, it calls down the entire building. So in reality, I need like an additional room, which needs then the ventilation or industrial ventilation, which means I just need to kind of add stuff into areas. I should have had like a utility room, like above ground. Right, that's okay. We'll place in. See, I won't be able to do these type of ACs because obviously for these rooms it won't work. Damn, this is shocking. Absolutely shocking. What I'll do then, if I construct a little building that's kind of out there slightly. I don't want it really to be too much on show. But I could I build a utility building here, for example? Right, I stick a door on it. Put the AC unit in. Right, and then is it a case of I just need to do ventilation or do the rooms need to be connected? I am going to assume the room needs to be connected, right? Because ventilation. I don't think is going to work correctly without a roof AC. So we do need to be connected. The fun. This is all the fun in building brand new, isn't it, guys? All the fun in building brand new. Right. Merge. So did that work then? I don't think that one quite works here. But if I delete them. No, apparently it's not enough. So furnishings. Oh, maybe it can just go there. Yeah. So that's all I need for now. Right. It's not the best, but I'm just kind of getting done while I can. To be functional. You know what I mean? Right. Do you need another one? Okay, apparently these guys need another one. So, it's actually now functional. It's actually now functional with the temperature regulators. I'm not sure about down below, but we'll see what happens. Now, fire alarm for the boiler room down here might be a good idea. And maybe a sprinkler too. But apart from that, we'll probably fail the fire inspection. We can be functional again, right? Oh, we've actually got an award. Claim reward. Oh, floor heating and floor cooling. Oh, that'll be easy then to kind of do the next floor up. If it travels up and... Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, isn't it, guys? That's kind of cool. Right, I think we're good to go. And I can now get my teams in. Which will be handy. Right. Okay. Okay, boys. Okay, we've got this going. We've got this going good right now. So, into play mode then. There's not really a lot I can do today. Well, my dude is going to go in and work and whatnot. There's not a lot I can do in a sense of work. Because I don't really have the employees. So if I get to hire employees, programmer, and then select, obviously, what do I want? No, I don't want no secondary roles. Filter by compatibility, begin looking, amazing compatibility. So I am going to, they might be really, really old, but I'm going to hire every single one. Just for the sake of it. Now, I don't have any designers or anything like that at the moment. So if I hire employee and then choose a designer. Now, if I make the... Well, these are all amazing straight away. But I know they're all going to be good compatibility, so I'm going to check for the designing team. And we've just hired a bunch of designers. Sweet, mate. So the difference is, yes, they're old, which means they'll retire a lot sooner. But I'm just getting some peeps in to begin with. But the idea is they've already got decent skills, and I can train them to be even better. I can build upon what they've got. They're going to be good for me from day one. So that's a great thing I can kind of take away from this. So I'm making them all compatible with the coding team, just so I know that they're all going to be pretty good, which I think they're going to be good anyway. So, oh, who did I just hire? Support, yeah, support team peeps. There we go. And then do the same again for the marketing. So market, hire. And that will be it for now. That would be it for now. The problems will arise as they all come back into work, and then we figure out what we've missed, what we haven't got. I know we ain't got lights. I know that. Car parking spaces, so we're going to have to rely on the bus. I haven't hired any cleaners or anything like that. But it does mean my bills will be heavily reduced. Now, should I build a car park? Horizontal car parking? I mean, how many parking spots I'm going to be able to squeeze in reality? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. But the downside is you kind of have to do a road at some point. So I could go bam, bam, bam. Does that all work? Can they drive down the middle bit? Are they able to access all that car parking spots? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out, boys! It won't be the end of the world. We're going to find out. But I'm liking this office design already. Do you know what I might do, actually? Skip to next day. The employees can't keep up with the support. Don't worry. Oh, they're all coming in right now. They can park here. Brilliant. And employees having, because other teams are occupying their space. Wait, what? Anyone? Wait, didn't I choose it to be team related? What is going on? Oh, did I not press OK when I selected them? I'm so sorry, guys, that you've had to go through this trauma. I'm so sorry. They're my support. And then these are my marketeers. So that might mess up this day, but at least they can get some work done today. So they're going to complain like hell. And today everything's all kind of fixed and whatnot. But they've blitzed through all that support issues anyway. The marketing is now done for Photoshop 3D, which is amazing. And I might as well get my sequel to my operating system underway as well. So, right, advanced. Operating system computer, original IP is going to be based off Windows. We use the existing framework of our OS. So we get a lot of stuff done for the base side of it. It's going to be called Windows 2. You know, so freaking imaginative, Seniac. How do you come up with these things? I can add all this in, but if I bring the technology to the newest level on all of it and then go from there, I think that is going to be the best thing for me. The best thing for me. And there we go. And then add what was all in before, even though it's not the same technology level, but it'll be the same feature in that sense. It'll take 3 years to get done. Now, this is where we need to make sure that it's as good as the best one, has all the features of the best one available, and it's still better. So, operating system. Go by active users. It's frame OS. Right, details. So if I just get the features up. Oh, it's got quite a lot of features. Okay. So audio, yes. System, yes. Interface, yes. Network, yes. 3D rendering, yes. Virtualization, yes, we got that in. Widgets, which is, yep. Themes, yes. Speech recognition, no. Okay, we'll add that in. Then they've got user accounts, which is a yes. We got a unified search. No, that's another one. There we go. Notifications. Yes. Auto update, which is a networking kind of skill. And windowing system. There we go. So I have everything Frame OS has and a lot more. Right? 4 years to create. I'm willing to push this a lot further. So I could also implement some other stuff. So App Store. Apparently it's a way. Oh, we need bandwidth for this as well, so we're going to need some servers. I could have an App Store, thus cementing more people into the ecosystem. Cloud backup. Oh, is it? I don't. Microphone surveillance. Do we want to go down that road? Probably not just yet. System recovery. Well, I'm gonna go for App Store because that would be interesting. Multitasking. Right, no matter what select, it's just gonna be. There's a lot of wasted interest, but I don't mind because. Yes, it's wasted interest now, but in the future, it'll be really good. I'll go for this as a beginning. I could create a new framework and create an extra 2 years, or use an existing. I'll use the existing. Or new. I mean, new. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4 additional features. An extra 2 years, though, that's a lot of time. No, I won't do it. 160 is what I'm going to charge. We have no server yet or anything like that. I might have to create a server before I can do this, to be honest with you. Auto balance. Oh, I'm going to analyze. Okay. Next and next. Develop. Yeah, and we're gonna have to get some servers set up so we can kind of share code and other bits and bobs. So next day, three people do phone in sick. Okay, people do phone in sick. We now have a lot of work to get done. A lot of work. So our designers, this is all them at the moment. This is all them. So it will take a lot of time to get rocking and rolling. But I feel good. I feel good with what we can actually do. I really do. So iterations are going to take a while. So we're just going to sit back, relax, and kind of get all jazzy. So we're going to fast forward them for someone to actually come in. It's a shame we can't build and have play mode at the same time. So there we go. The only teams are now working is our artists, which... Oh, that's another point too. Hold on. Manage. See, do I manage staff? Okay, I'm going to ask you guys right now. Currently, all of our teams, like if I go to manage employees, will work on anything available. Okay? Like either here, he has the ability to do some artwork. If I go to one of my artists, some of my artists have the ability to do designing work. Let me find one of them that does. Like this dude here. Eva, sorry. I assumed your gender. So she would do design work, even though she's in the art team. Do I leave it like that? Or do I make my artists only do artist work? Designers only do design work. Programmers only do programming work. What do you reckon I should do on that front? I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know just yet. But these days, feeling really, really quick right now. And we're going to have to set up all the other back-end stuff to kind of keep our employees super happy in general. So that's stuff like making sure that we have food available for them. So I'm going to hire 2 cooks to come in one after the other. So we'll have plenty of food available. I'm going to hire 3 cleaners. So 1 before they all come in. And then 1 as they're all eventually about to leave. Very good. I'll hire maintenance and IT support that can both start before anyone arrives. And security. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, let me do start at 12. Midnight. 8. 16. Oh, I only need 3. Oh, there we go. I only need 3. Right, sweet, mate. So that's some of the back-end stuff to kind of take the heat off. So they'll all start getting food made for them, which would be really good. Probably going to need more tables and chairs at some point. Unless they all choose to take breaks at different times. Right, okay. Next month. So, put into play mode then. We've got these 3 months here, and then this previous month of the old office. So what are we on? March. February, there we go. So, we spent a lot in February. And then the month before that, January, spent a lot. So December, I think, was the last month of the old office. I could be wrong. Now, I believe our salaries are going to be a lot higher, but we're going to have a highly trained skill force, and I think we do actually have more employees than before. Bills are going to be higher because bigger rooms. You know how it goes. We've now got bigger systems for heating and cooling. But as we kind of expand the offices more, then it will be more cost effective in the long run. So we're going to be spending more money in general. We really are. But fast forward anyway, we got our security guy here anyway, doing the rounds, walking about. We'll set up a post room eventually anyway too. Our cleaners coming in right now. We need some lights in the building as well, because it is very, very dark. It is very dark. But they come in, they get the work done. There is no messing around. We do need more tables and chairs because not all of them can sit down. I'd still need to build the outdoor area too. Gotta build that outdoor area so they can enjoy in the sunshine their meals. So next one we skip. Actually, I'll get some lights in now while I'm waiting. We'll get some lights in now. So furniture and function. I need lighting, which would be electricity. I thought I was going to be able to put solar panels down there and I can generate money. Floor light. That's interesting. What do I go? I kind of like the. Oh, they're very shiny in this in the nighttime. Any of them provide an environmental boost? The wall lamps do. The floor lamps do. The desk lamps. Let me go by room and go by bathroom again. Wall lamp. Ceiling. Which is the one that's not... Okay, that's not the fake light. Do they look weird? Versus... It's a different style of light, isn't it? It is a different style of light. Let me select all these and delete. I'm just going to kind of keep it standard. Bam, bam, bam. Is that enough lightage? 298 lumens, or lux, whatever you want to call it. I think we might need to do a middle row. We're now 400. Right, so if I select all the same lights and then duplicate them, There we go. That's about right. So the offices have lights to begin with. There we go. Right, let's get rocking and rolling. We probably need to put down another, whatchamacallit, reception desk down. Right, they're now all working. I think did a lot of people just go on vacation? Is it vacation months? Yeah, it's the vacation months right now. So that's a little bit sad, but it's okay. We completely understand. We completely understand. Off home they go. We're going to also have to do some paths too, so they start walking in the dirt. Skip to next month. Let's go. Our product has run out of stock, which would obviously be my Photoshop 3D, which I'm going to have to order copies, unfortunately. I'll order 50,000. There's not a lot I can really do with this. Also, someone said something was getting refunds, right? I've had refunds, 23,000. Because I'm not doing updates. I keep forgetting to do updates. So Photoshop 3D. No, wait, on. Release dates. I need to do an update for this. Get rid of the bugs so people stop refunding. There's going to be a lot of bugs in that. And should I do one for Photoshop X? And also to make sure that I released updates when they're completely full. Also, Photoshop 3D, is it worth porting to anybody yet? Not yet. Not yet. But there's a lot of bugs they got to get out, but our team will blitz through this because they are amazing right now. Even though this is the second month of vacation months, so we kind of got to wait. But at least we can get some work done, guys. At least we can get some work done. And hopefully sell a few more copies of the products. Fingers crossed. 8 employees called in sick. Damn it. I thought we were going to have a full team back in then. So dude's going around right now fixing up a storm. Eventually we'll also kind of color scheme everything too. See, when you got a bigger office right now, it's hard to keep track of all the little kind of minuscule things and bits and bobs that we've got to get done. Is everyone having their food? Yeah. They're all just standing there. I feel bad for them right now. I really do feel bad for them. But while we're doing the iterations anyway, it gives us time to kind of get stuff done. So employee is stressed, understandable. We're going to take our designers off the updates because we need them to be focusing on the iterations and there's no design work needed. It's all programming and artist work. So we're okay on that front. Right. Do I now... Can I duplicate? There we go. That'll be handy. Can't find these serving trays. Oh, did they fill them all up? Man, these viruses are going around big time, aren't they? An employee is working too many tasks. Oh, you disappeared right now. I can't find out who you was. I can't find out who you was. It might be the artist now complaining too. Already a pay rise? There we go. You got a pay rise, so don't moan. Don't moan at this point. So yeah, an employee is stressed. I want to find out what team that employee was on and who that employee was. So as they're getting in here. Oh, we're not going to find out this month. No, we ain't going to find out this month. What a shame. What a shame. Right. So as quick as they all come to work, that quick they will all go home. So shall we see... Oh, pause. Play. So artists and coding. Ah, it's a little bit of both, isn't it? So artists, coding, just on... Oh, they're getting over... Do you reckon I need to hire more employees for like the programming side? High and higher. I've just hired all of them. It's probably a really bad... 16! Okay, we that is the perfect amount because I can't hire any more. That's a full room of programmers. That's going to push some limits, isn't it? That's going to push some serious limits right now. So wait for them to come in. Full team of programmers. Right, so this room has got to be having some negative effects. Yeah, we failed an inspection. Thought so. It's actually doing pretty good. I've got to place a lot of stuff in to get more boosts on the go to make it more effective. But this is a really... Right, who's complaining now? It won't tell me. I can't click on it. Damn it. This will be... this is a really good template, a really good canvas for how we can then push it more forward, which is what I'm really excited about. Updating Photoshop 3D is almost done, which will be perfect to kind of drop some updates out to try and get some more sales. That would be a really big benefit. My security guard right now, have you seen the trail that he's created walking around? Jeez Louise. He is really taking advantage of cutting some tracks in the grass right now, isn't he? So we have to do some paving stones anyway. Can we get this update out for Photoshop 3D? I mean, they're going to keep uncovering more and more bugs. We're blitzing through the bugs of Photoshop X, which I don't know if we're going to sell any more copies of it. I truly don't know. They're all going to go home. We're almost into our second iteration of Windows 2, which is a good shout, good sign. Right, next month. We're still making money, by the way, too, believe it or not. And, oh, hold on. It comes down to licenses. So, Image Edit Free Studio is using something of ours as a license. I'm going to assume. No, it's not Photoshop 3D. I don't know how you kind of find it quicker than anywhere else. Windows? Could you imagine if it was Windows? Photoshop 3? Wait, I'm confused. Who was it again? Image Edit, I can't even click on it to find out what it is. Image Edit Studio 3. I'm going to assume that that is a 2D editor. No, it would be a 3D editor, right? Studio... No. 2D editor? What was it again? Image Edit Studio 3. It's a 2D editor. So how are we getting money from this? Is what I want to figure out. This is what I don't understand. How am I getting money from this? It is money, right? I'm not paying out to them. No, it's money. Apparently I've sold a license to them, but I don't quite know what I've sold to them. Either I've completely blind and kind of missed what license I'm selling to them or something like that. If anyone can spy it, please let me know, because that kind of intrigues me. That really does intrigue me. So, we're almost ready to drop that update, by the way. We're almost ready to drop that Photoshop 3D update, provided we can get 100%, which I don't think we're going to get this month. It's very elusive to get that last remaining percentage. Alright, the coders, yeah, are getting stressed out and working on too many jobs. Understandable. We're coming to the end of this update anyway, so hopefully we can push it through as quick as possible. Will they get done anytime soon? Alright, they're back in. Come on, today's got to be the 100% day. Come on, guys. Right, they've all gone for their lunch. There we go. Finish. Boom. The update has been released. That alleviates lots of pressure then off the team, which can put then their sole focus on getting rid of the 2,200 bugs in Photoshop X. There we go, as we kind of blitz for our second iteration. So that has now produced a lot more sales. Wait, has it? Yes, it has. I was selecting on the wrong... Whoa! Over 1 million in sales. 1 million more than the previous month. Damn. Data mining? Are we doing data mining? Oh, of course we're doing data mining. Remember when we released that's on... Oh, I think it is on Photoshop 3D. Where we're doing some Bitcoin mining in the background. I forgot that we're actually earning revenue from that. I forgot about that, guys. Whoopsie. Alright, people phoning sick. People phoning sick. Too many tasks, which I'm hoping that now they're focusing on this, it will ease their issues a bit more, which I believe it kind of has. Oh, can we get all these bugs done in this month? Right, they've gone for their lunch. Back to work. If not, they'll get awfully close. Nah, it'll be done next month now by the looks of it. You can see it starts to dwindle down as they all slowly lose their energy. Burglars came along. They went home empty-handed. We got a top-notch security guard right now. He's like, he runs laps around our freaking building right now. He's got to be amazing. Right, come on guys, come back in. I want to get this Photoshop X completely sorted too. There we go. La-di-da-di-da. Before you know it, they all go on lunch break. It's like they can't wait for lunch. I mean, the way they're going, I don't think they're even going to be able to kind of complete this month. Because they are starting to slack a bit right now. Them last few bugs are looking like the hardest bugs to get rid of as they all go home. So just over 100 to get rid of anyway. So if I check out the calendar, we have antivirus, operating system, which if it does good, we can port to it. The product has run out of units. So I'm going to have to kind of order another 50,000 copies. Even that's 40,000, that's okay. The competition. So Photoshop 3D, we are the white one in sales. Try Studio came along and blitzed the competition, and Quad Stop, we're probably doing as good. You can see the market overlaps with, you know, what people are using us for, and it's very high for everything. It is very high. Now, we're on the Frame OS 3, Pen X, Frame OS 2. So in terms of all software and operating systems, oh, wiring free, Saturn Connect. There's definitely some ability to port this right now. So Photoshop 3D, we're going to port. Oh, I can't do it to everything because it doesn't, it's not able to run on a lot of stuff because it hasn't got certain types of features. Oh no, but they were computer operating systems, weren't they? Console, sorry. See, that's what I need to look at. Right, we can now finish and release Photoshop X. I don't know if it'll do us any good by releasing it. But in the time we've done one iteration and on to completing our second one, we have now managed to update our last two 2D editors. Now, we've got some service education on the go, which is marketing. But this dude's on our coding team. Right, we're making level 3 anyway. Who else can be leveled up? Educate. Oh, this is to do with lead. Okay. HR. Go for it. Go for it. We haven't really selected any leads apart from my own dude. So, with all that going down, and us now hopefully going to generate a few more sales, maybe even with Photoshop 2, we kind of left Windows in the dust. I don't know whether we have any active users. Look, oh, now I'm realizing why we didn't make so much money. Look how many refunds that we give them back. We have no active users, but do you reckon doing an update could revive it? I mean, we're not doing anything else yet until we've done an iteration, so I might as well kind of fix some more bugs in this. But wouldn't that be interesting? It's going to take approximately 3 years to kind of complete these bugs. Coding artist, do I throw support on there as well? Does it kind of help us out? Because they'll have some skills to be able to do it. 3,700 bugs. That's a lot. But it will keep them busy. It will definitely keep them busy. And we can be pushing them in the right direction. So coding team, this is good stuff. We'll get his system on there, get him going. Designer team. Oh, this is to do... Wait, hold on. Educate you where? Why is it all grey? You're a designer anyway, so get some 3D on the go. Right. I think we'll end it here. So, brand new office, brand new start, fresh new start as well. And we got a lot of work to get done. I know we're missing still lots of things, bits and bobs. We'll try and make all the rooms as efficient as we can. We created some iterations now for Windows 2. And I think what we'll do as well is we'll look towards trying to get simultaneously multiple different softwares on the go. It might slow us down in certain areas, but if we kind of balance our teams correctly, we're able to get stuff done. Because once the iteration for our design team is done, and then our devs and artists are kind of creating the software in beta, these guys can then work on the alpha for something new, and then we can kind of switch between the two quite nicely and quite easy. Now, it will take some time. No ifs, no buts around this. We're making good money, believe it or not. You know, not far off $1 million a month already. Considering that we're still selling Photoshop 3D. I think the recent update really helped us out, which has been good. The marketing is widespread. You can't miss it. And in terms of sales, 12 million in profit so far. Again, very good. What is the competition saying since we released it? There are update. You can see it's taking a big chunk out the market, which is good to see as well. And we'll just keep ticking along. I'm starting to see more and more bugs appearing for Photoshop 3D. So it might be a case that we need to look at doing another update soon. I'm going to buy 100,000 units this time round. Once you've done iteration 3, we'll then move Windows into beta so we can start working on it. But slow steps. Slow steps right now, and we're pushing in the right direction. Until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So good!